Skywarp72, Cruizers Motorsports Gaming, and in the light of the usual controversy over a newly released car pack, I came across an article posted on Forza Racing Network's Facebook page by a site calling itself Zen of Cars. The article claimed the Mountain Dew car pack to be the worst car pack yet. Its facts, not to mention its spelling and grammar, were so misaligned it made it a bit dizzying to read. The author claims that Forza didn't give us any new content, which is confusing because I counted 7 cars in the pack. What the heck did I just pay for? But after a quick glance at the rest of the articles on the site and the author's Facebook page, it was clear then that when he said new content, he was referring to new or late model cars. This guy's happy trigger apparently are new cars or cars only a few years old, so according to him, the pack was trash. Complaining about car packs is nothing new, as on ForzaMotorsport.net, the threads bitching about the content of DLC are about as old as the site itself. No, I'm just kidding, as the moderators delete any post that paints the franchise in a negative light. Oh, external forums and Facebook groups, however, are often a different story. They're on fire with both positive, negative, and meh opinions on car packs. Keeping in mind the internet is a pretty negative place, the posted opinions on car packs is usually a pretty low one. Why is this? Well, this is due to the fact that players that do like the car pack are too busy enjoying it and playing the game. What's even stranger about this article, and many other posts like it on the internet, is that the author mentions he wants some vehicles that aren't even on the leaked list of the DLC cars for FH3. Was Turn 10 supposed to read his mind and spend a fortune locating, rendering, and write programming for his specific cars? And since they didn't have a mind-reading device at the Turn 10 offices, apparently it was okay to blast Turn 10 not only on the Facebook group, but a site of his that's half dedicated to the game.
Don't you ever bite the hand that feeds you.
Due to the leaked DLC list, which is pretty common knowledge by now, we already know what cars to expect. If you've seen any of my other Forza-related videos on my channel, it's no secret that I've been lobbying for an 88 or 89 Chevrolet Beretta GTU to be added to the franchise. That doesn't mean when I get a new car pack, I trash it because my cars of choice haven't been included. Another widely posted complaint about car packs is the fact they're not free. This one really griddles my brain, as it's not only Turn 10's business model, but Xbox's MO as well to charge for additional content. Yes, there are exceptions to the rule if you only glance at that situation, like Grand Theft Auto. Upon really looking at it though, a lot of that free content offered up in GTA requires you to buy in-game credits, or grind out mission after mission after mission to obtain a purposely expensive item, like a new office building or the Ruiner 3000. Point being, like it or not, microtransactions are just the way Microsoft works in general. And if you're playing Forza, remember what console you're on, as that's not a PlayStation controller in your hand. As for them charging for cars that have been in previous Forza games, remember that the franchise is getting bigger and not all the players have seen these cars in games past. We are picking up a lot of new Forza players. Car packs, or DLC in general, kinda works like this. Horizon has a unique challenge on their hands, as the focus for the game includes all sorts of automotive disciplines, from drag racing and drifting, to off-road and circuit racing, and more. This encompasses a much larger variety of vehicles than its Forza Motorsport counterpart, so there are a ton more players to appease on the Horizon side of things. Car packs only happen once a month, 7 cars at a time. With such a great number of players to please, the chances of getting exactly what you want in a car pack are about the same as me ever seeing a Beretta GTU in the franchise. In other words, it's devastatingly low that your mom's Honda CR-V will ever make its appearance on any starting line. No, really, I saw a post calling the pack trash since the player's personal car, a Honda CR-V, wasn't included in the car pack.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
And yes, I can hear some haters now hearing me defending the DLC and accusing me of being a Forza fanboy. What if I said that this negative press that Turn 10 gets every pack is their fault? Forza Motorsport used to be much more serious and focused on racing, with a smaller but equally as focused fan base. Now that they have tried to broaden their market, the hate on each pack and the rest of their content is a side effect of appealing to the drooling masses. The drooling masses now consist of players that just like cars, and not so many car enthusiasts, like the kiddo that wrote this article in question, who has since wrote a contradicting article to backpedal this article that was bashing the pack. Turn 10 doesn't seem to mind though for some reason, as they just quietly continue to delete all the negative posts off their site and continue to rake in that and just do their own thing. Hey, kind of like me in this channel. And speaking of Turn 10, if there's anybody from the studio listening, did you hear me earlier when I mentioned the Beretta GTU? You heard me, right? 88 or 89 Chevrolet Beretta GTU or a 90 Indy?
No! I'll crush you with my bare hands!
Okay, alright. I was just checking. Jeez. As always, fellow cruisers, thanks for watching. This week's subscriber shoutout goes to DriftKing5338, a young Horizon player that takes his racing very seriously, and I applaud that. Take a look at the Twitch feed and the Cruizers Motorsports Facebook pages, the links for which are down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for my real-life SCCA racing and all that is Forza. Until next time, my fellow cruisers.